on, everybody? I'm just Dan, one half of Team PDE, coming at you with another wrestling video. This time checking out WWE's Most Savage Moments, Part 2. I didn't like how Part 1 was edited. It kind of jumped all over the place, so I'm hoping that Part 2 is a little bit better. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all the things you do for YouTube. Help this channel out, help us grow. We appreciate it. Let's go.
I'd have some confidence issues if my dad made his living being Rowdy Roddy Piper's personal bitch.
When I get my title back, then you'll be my bitch.
Somebody's gonna be somebody's
bitch.
How
to manipulate the people to believe whatever you say is true? I think Brock Lesnar worked more days than you this past year.
Oh, I miss AJ Lee.
This man is nuts. About 5 years ago, he got my mother-in-law. About 4 years ago, everybody got your mother-in-law.
This Mania 17?
Why don't I come down there and stick that little award in the only place in Arizona that the sun doesn't shine?
If I wanted to main event the Royal Rumble with a megastar, I would have chose your wife.
Oh, wow.
Look at his face.
She hits way harder than you do.
Oh, your wife, Bree. I want her to tell your daughter that Daddy will be home from Money in the Bank, but he won't be the same man.
You're going to believe Bobby Lashley. Why don't you go Bobby Lashley? He's talking shit. He's doing.
Whoa, PG, brother, PG.
That never happened.
You're the first ever undisputed champion, but now you've been relegated to being nothing more than Kevin Owens' bitch.
Or bitch, though.
When Roman Reigns is in the house, you're damn right Cena sucks. I get what you're saying, brother. Straight edge society, dude.
I thought you said something about being entertaining, because that was boring. You're not funny and nobody likes you.
Yo, why do you go at Big Show so hard? What was that? I feel bad. You're not entertaining, nobody likes you.
I get what you're saying, brother. Straight edge society, dude.
I thought you said something about being entertaining, because that was boring. You're not funny and nobody likes you.
Oh, man.
Listen to me, you big overgrown son of a bitch.
Unlike you last night, John Cena, Edge is gonna last longer than 2 minutes.
I'm a heavyweight champion of the world. How many heavyweight titles have you won?
What wasted money
when was
bringing
the last
him
time
into
you
the
were on
company?
19? 7 years ago. In fact, that's the last time you were relevant. You've become a joke.
The WCW champion. You're damn right. The brand new WCW champion.
Who in the blue hell are you?
I'm the WCW champion, sucker.
You're the WCW champion, sucker.
I'm the uncrowned NXT champion.
You don't even belong in this conversation.
Bigger the ego, smaller the package.
400-pound, 15-year world's strongest failure.
Please remember that I can take all of that away from you. If I want to, you won't have a job anymore.
An embarrassment your wife and daughters would feel after another one of your slip-ups? They're used to it.
Exactly
God,
when
man,
did you
that
become...
COVID era, empty arena stuff, man, that hurt the wrestling business, in my opinion. It kind of took my interest away from it because you need a crowd, man. You need that reaction. You need those genuine reactions, not fake crowd noises coming through the speakers or whatever the hell WWE was doing. You need that crowd interaction, man.
Exactly when did you become the big red ass kisser?
You're simply a conniving...
What? That's her mother!
Shawn Michaels, Batista, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, a relationship that the game just left in his wake.
They all needed to be propped up by Triple H. I am not those men. I don't need his help.
Does this walking mono ever talk?
I only speak 5 languages, and none of them are loser.
You want Brock Lesnar. No one in that locker room is man enough to want Brock Lesnar. You will not look past me, you stupid son of a bitch.
And that brings me to you, Punk. Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy.
Boy?
You need WWE because, well, hell, he can't break into Hollywood, y'all. If you need help, I know a guy.
And prove to the world.
Cena's okay in Hollywood. He got some roles that weren't that bad. His straight-to-DVD movies was trash, but the first Marine wasn't that bad.
I know a guy.
And prove to the world that you are Brock Lesnar, the bitch.
I would RKO my own grandmother if it meant keeping this title. And then I'd RKO your grandmother just to see the look on her face.
Every time Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar get in a ring together, you get jacked up. And Brock Lesnar gets richer.
Can you believe we might see Roman versus Brock yet again? Are you sick of it? Because I am.
And Brock Lesnar gets richer.
Je vais te botter cul, which means you are an ignorant son of a and you need to watch your mouth.
You need to watch the show. I do and say whatever I want to whomever I please.
I had the indignity of sitting at WWF in New York.
You sound like a human vacuum cleaner, managing to both suck and blow at the same time. That I will not Billy Gunn this King of the Ring title. In the era of awesomeness will be to totally annihilate Billy Bitch Cakes.
Billy Bitch Cakes? Listen, when I was younger, I actually liked watching Billy Gunn in the ring. Like, he wasn't that bad. Yeah, he couldn't cut a promo, but in the ring, he was decent. All the Billy Gunn hate. Granted, I know he didn't do anything when he won the King of the Ring tournament, but come on, man, give him something.
Will be to totally annihilate Billy Bitch Cakes.
Big Daddy Cool the Rock's ass more like Big Daddy Bitch. It's like my partner just said, just bring it.
The main event of WrestleMania being John Cena against your buddy Dwayne. That's The Rock for nobody who watches bad Disney movies.
Undertaker should have retired 10 years ago when he was in his prime. Michelle McCool and The Undertaker are married, if you didn't know. Your wife is gonna run you into the ground, and I'm gonna help her.
You're successful. Got an ugly purple jacket to prove it.
There's that orange crap you wear.
You're a piece of
I seen Ric Flair, who has more loose skin than a Shar-Pei puppy, come out here and say he's still the man. Change the channel to WWF and watch Stone Cold.
I took the one thing from you that was most important. Your career.
You're not even wearing a costume, Roman.
I was gonna dress up as a stupid idiot, but they didn't have any more Jericho costumes, man.
Zing! Zing!
And you've been slapping me in the face for years.
It's basically like he didn't know how to sell that slap.
And now that's a slap in your face.
You couldn't go 10 minutes in any situation,
I wish I
if
could
you
see.
know what I mean.
No, that was Sean. I couldn't tell who that was up there.
Even though lately you've had some sunny days, my friend, you still can't get the job done.
That man has shown more class and integrity in 9 months as general manager than you have in your whole life.
Our son is a wuss.
Wow. 1998 called, and they're sick and tired of you. So feel free to join us in the year 2001 anytime.
Certainly we've got similarities. We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do drugs, but you know something?
I find myself in one of those places. Daddy's home.
Everybody knows why the U.S. keeps from falling into the ocean, because Canada sucks.
Mr. McMahon's decision to rehire Matt Hardy, you know what? I think it's genius. Matt, you were with her for 6 years, but you never proposed because your girlfriend fell in love with a main eventer.
A couple of months ago, you were down south beating some jabroni named Juventud.
I had to marry her, and if I hadn't married her, your brother Shane would have been a bastard. Woo-hoo! Did you hear that?
You see, referring to you as being garbage is an insult to actual garbage.
Yo, I talk trash about today's wrestling, like storyline wise. This stuff back then yeah, it was kind of garbage and cringy, but for some reason it worked. It kept the audience captivated, man. Like, you were wondering what's going to happen week after week with the McMahon family. Yeah, it was garbage, but it worked somehow. I miss it.
What's more embarrassing to me is working your whole career, still left with nothing except being known as a second-rate Shawn Michaels wannabe. Sick and tired.
Kinda true.
Of hearing Booker T. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to come out here. Unless Booker T got real short and real fat real fast.
You know what doesn't make sense? John Cena teaming with Bobby Lashley.
It's like having a basketball team in Seattle.
I need to reintroduce your brain to your mouth because you're talking out your ass.
You're always injury, just like your daddy.
Now, before I beat the hell out of all of you, you can put lipstick on a pig, but at the end of the day, it's still a pig. Randy Orton, get your little doctor's note and come on back and act like a man and start wrestling. Then I'm gonna beat your ass too. Beth Phoenix, if you want a shot at the title, you step on up and I'll beat your ass too.
Everybody catching it. And that's that, people. What did you guys think? Did they miss some savage moments? Let me know some savage WWE moments you can think of. Put it all in the comments. I'm getting up out of here. Make sure you guys hit all those links in the description. Follow your boys on Twitch for dope streams all throughout the week. Follow our Discord for updates on things we got coming in the near future. Just follow us. We really appreciate it. I'm just Dan, PDE, signing off.